If it disturbs you that I'm recording, I can, you know, blur you out if you want to. If that makes you comfortable too.
What are you filming for?
Yeah. I've been planning for the past week to make a short movie about me beginning to fly finally. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the ramp, right? Situational awareness.
Yep.
Where you go, so we're walking, right? Especially like ice and stuff, right? In the purchase, so.
Got it.
You always have planes on this line here and that line over there, so just watch for. Teach this kid out of pre-flight in the warm hangar.
Well, wouldn't that be a little bit better than out here, huh?
We didn't even think about it until Brian was like, why didn't I think about it? Going in that hangar. I was like, okay. Yeah, we all met up yesterday, but today I'd be like, birthday pre-flight and all that stuff.
Well, I think 2-4 maybe. See, you're in the back. Yeah, they're calling for it here in the afternoon. Yeah, it really hung up north, up there in Concordia and up towards Omaha. It didn't really come down this way.
Yeah, then I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, it snowed.
Not that bad.
But then, like, on my door, I can't even get over the curb. Alright. So this is the airplane. What should be flying, man. Cessna 172, our model. Cool?
Yep.
Alright. And your weight and balance.
Weight and balance, yeah. The one.
So remember, the weight and balance. There's a calculation for each airplane. So it should be. Alright. Basic empty weight. So this has to be in the airplane itself. Right, there you go.
So we only check the empty weight, that's it, and we just use it for other calculations, right?
So okay. So there must be an operating handbook. So each airplane has its own specific operating handbook, and with that you gotta make sure the weight and balance, the basic empty weights, and the weights in here. So.
Because there's like 2 books he told me about. There's that purple one inside over there. It has also, I guess, weight and balance details, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's the same as this one. They just put it in there so students can use it to do the pre-flight paperwork. Yeah. But this one has to be in the airplane itself.
I was thinking like we have to go inside the airplane to be able to do those calculations. Nope. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
The key book. I'm not sure what that is.
So a key book is the book they'll give us when we actually go, when we dispatch. So don't worry about that right now.
Got it. Circuit breakers.
So circuit breakers, we'll slide across. Make sure nothing's popping out.
They have to be like pressed in.
Yep. So you just slide my hand across.
Yeah.
That's next.
Next is control wheel lock.
Yep.
That's it.
So you go in, push it up, and I just put it right there in the.
So I have to be holding the yoke while I'm taking it out.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta wiggle it to get out of that hole right there.
Got it. And also, all switches off. So that goes for the light, yeah?
Yeah, so we'll leave the beacon on.
Okay.
We'll make sure these are...
The nav, we have it on.
Yeah, we gotta turn it on any second anyway. But yeah, turn that off.
The taxi as well, yeah.
Yep.
So, we're good right there.
Yeah, that's right now. So go ahead. Alright, master switch. Turn it on, yep.
We turned it on?
Yep, red switch, turn it on. That's your electrical equipment. Now we'll do the lights. So beacon's already on. We'll put both on.
Okay.
Yeah, so no. So the engine won't start until you actually have the mags. So beacon, pulse, we'll turn the taxi on.
Taxi on. Strobe on. Got it.
We'll come outside. Walk around. Make sure all the lights are good.
Nice.
Are you free after this block?
We should be done before. I do have a 5:30.
I was gonna give you a quick because Hannah gave me the 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. One I've only flown with a couple times. Okay. The other one I really haven't flown with once. So. Okay. Yeah, I can give you a quick 3.
Okay,
So we check that all lights are working?
Yeah, so check all the lights, make sure they're good.
Back in? Got it.
And I'll start check the pitot heat too. Make sure it's hot
Okay.
or warm.
It is.
So we'll leave the beacon on. The reason why is like it's a way for us to know if the match switch is on. So that's one way to tell if someone's about to start the engine and stuff, like, you know, they're ready to rock and roll. And we'll put the actually I don't know if that room put the flaps down. Alright.
Yeah, I think we do.
Alright. Flaps coming down. Alright. Here's the checklist.
Yep.
Alright, flaps extended. Fuel gauge. That's where we check here. See how much fuel we got. So just around about 17 gallons roughly.
My question is if it's oh, that goes for the fuel flow. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah. I just got confused.
Okay, yeah, that's the fuel gauge.
Okay. Yeah.
Low fuel non-standard air out. So that's where.
Right there.
Yep. So it's not showing. Let's see. Oil pressure non-standard check on.
Yep.
There it is. Low volts check off if volts is 24.5. Okay. Low vacuum on non-standard air check on. There it is. Avon master switch on off.
The white one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Turn that on.
Nice.
Make sure it's working.
The sound is for the gyroscopic instruments, right? There's
Right.
there's like a noise for a vacuum.
It's the avionics.
Oh, okay.
That's a little. Huh. What if that aircraft is down? You see that? The noise. Not saying a panel test, so make sure our stuff works.
Nice.
Master switch off. Go. Press the reds. Master switch button off. Yep. Both. Nope. Both. There you go. Yep. You're good. That's right. Trim. Set for takeoff. And we'll put fuel selector on both, but we're just gonna leave it right there.
Got it.
We're not flying and stuff. Fuel shut valve. Make sure it's on until fully in.
Yep.
Static air valve. Check in. And extinguisher. Great. Cool.
Yep.
Now we go basically walk around and inspect the outside. Oh, we got the green sheet.
Oh, okay.
Alright. The first thing on the list is what?
First, baggage door is checked. We gotta check it. So to open it, we...
Yep. The big button.
Yeah, nice. Got it. The next one is antennas.
Right, so
Yeah.
check with the antennas, make sure they're all good. As well down here. Some good.
Both of these, right?
Yep. That's really good.
Left skin. So basically, it's the body, yeah.
Yep. Check and make sure it looks good. No loose bolts.
Got it.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Bottom of aircraft.
Make sure it looks good.
Yeah. Left stabilizer and elevator. This one.
Right here, left stabilizer. So we'll look. We'll look underneath. Elevator.
So do we have to go into the details like we see the small parts too, or just as long as there is no visual damage we just say it's okay?
So like, you see like here for example. So maintenance work on it. There's like little holes.
Yeah, for example, yeah.
So if you see something like this and when there's like no holes being drilled right, probably better check with maintenance, make sure it's good.
Okay, got it. Makes sense.
So elevator.
Yeah.
Make sure it's moving freely.
Look
underneath you.
Yeah. Next goes vertical stabilizer and rudder, yeah.
Yep, so vertical stabilizer, this is your rudder. Remember, these are pull-in cables, so you want to make sure they're attached,
Yep.
swinging. Good. Don't touch this. This is your ground adjustable tab, so leave that alone. Good. Same thing on this side. Don't touch this. This is your trim tab. Just do a little wiggle, make sure it's good. Look underneath. Go inspect. Make sure it's good.
There were like openings. Were they for the trim tab?
This is the trim tab.
Yeah, I mean from below there was like a line, like a long hole. You know, if that makes sense. Yeah. Let me show you. Yeah, those.
Yeah, that's for the trim tab. It's just like when the whale, it just adjusts it.
Mechanically, yeah. So right stabilizer, elevator, and trim tab.
Basically the same thing. Now you're looking on this side now. You just go and inspect with the leaf, look around, make sure everything's good.
And those are okay too, right?
Yeah, you see the little drill holes by maintenance.
Right stabilizer, right skin. Yeah, basically.
Well, right scan. That's the right scan.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah. So we go to the right wing now. Okay. Flap,
Flaps.
check.
Good. Look underneath. Fully attached. Good. All right.
So it doesn't have to be too strong. Like I don't move it like quickly.
Yeah, just a little wiggle. Make sure it's sturdy. You know. Your ailerons. Always come underneath. You have the bolts. Attach them. See these? Come underneath. See the 4 bolts?
Yep.
4 there. 4 there.
Oh.
Yeah, so you got to come underneath and look.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. What's next?
Next is ailerons and then wingtip.
Wingtip. Yeah, see there. We should maintenance drill that.
So that's okay too, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. So let's keep an eye on it though.
So if I saw something like this, do I like immediately report it to talk about it for the with
if
the?
you see it, yeah, just find me, take a look at it, and see if it's gotten worse since they last drilled it. So looking at that, it stopped. So that looks fine.
And then leading edge.
Oh, so this is where you come across.
Mhm.
Nice and clean too.
Mhm. And you see those marks too. That's again, it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's just like little
Wing strut. I think it's that one. Yeah.
That's good.
Cabin air inlets.
Cabin air. So when you open the cabin air, this door opens up. So good.
It's like air conditioning for the cabin.
Yeah. So
okay.
just the air from the outside comes in.
Gear assembly.
Right. It's like a car, right? You want to make sure you have some good tread.
Yep.
No bald spots, right? You want no pop tires when you're taxiing and stuff. Make sure it's not flat. You know, make sure everything's attached. It's good. I like to give like a little wiggle too. Make sure it's sturdy.
Oh.
And check here too. Make sure it's good.
And that's okay also.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, so next goes nose windshield.
Gotta make sure like no cracks and stuff. Things like that.
Engine inspection.
So, information about the engine oil. You want to check the oil itself. Man, people gotta stop tying these. Alright, pet peeve. Don't tie it so hard. Where it's just secure, but there's no need to like. Man, it's really annoying. People these days, man, I'm telling you.
And then
check.
it's 8, I guess.
For K-State, you want to make sure it's above 6.
Above
It
6.
is right there.
Okay.
So we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so we were saying engine inspection. I think we also did engine oil, right?
Yep, so this is the engine oil. We did. And inspection as well, we're looking through.
Inside.
Yeah, make sure it's like, nothing doesn't seem strange, no bird camping in it.
Right, cowling. I guess is it
This is the cowling. Right side. So check it, like I said, no loose screws. No big damage we should know about, right?
Okay. Next is antennas again.
Yeah.
The same ones we just inspected, right?
Yeah, it's like they're pretty much in the same spot where you just like really just look left.
Next exhaust pipe. Is it that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
So exhaust pipe. Make sure there's like no major cracks and stuff.
Not at all.
Nothing in there camping.
Next is gear assembly. That's
Right there. Make sure it's good. Tires are good. Make sure everything's attached. You know, nothing's like loose and stuff. So there's a gap right there. So you want that.
Oh, it has to be like this, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like think like a spring. So as you land, hit the nose.
Reduces the load.
Yeah, main gear, no gear, and it's like it presses like.
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah, so you want to make sure there's like flat. But we'll find maintenance. So
flat. With flat, you mean it's like
so
fully collapsed.
Yeah, this is not showing.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
talk to maintenance.
That was gear assembly. Next is nose strut. Shimmy dampener.
Oh yeah. So all that. Basically just show everything right there. Yeah. You're inspecting the whole thing.
Okay. Engine cooling air inlets, I believe. Yeah.
Right here. So we'll go. So if you ever need to see this, like see more of it in the props like this, always go turn it to the right.
Clockwise.
When you're in the pilot view, the prop goes this way.
So from here we turn it clockwise.
To the right, yeah. So
Yeah,
clockwise. Because in the pilot view, it looks like it's going this way.
To the right.
Don't be going this way because like if the plane is potentially like really hot, warm already, the mass switch on potentially could possibly start.
Okay.
Potentially. But
So yeah, clockwise.
so
Yeah. So yeah, next.
check and inspect. Make sure everything looks good. So,
Yep. Next is propeller and the spinner.
yep.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
typically, you always want to check, make sure there's like no cracks.
Mhm.
Nice and smooth. Check out the knee.
Yeah.
Be careful with your hands.
Uh-huh.
Just like with the fingernails, you know, in case if there's a little Daniel like cut
Mhm.
himself.
Yeah.
Always then look behind you, probably make sure it's good. Like no big cracks, nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Next is air filter. I believe it's this one, right?
Yep, that's your air induction
Mm-hmm.
system.
So what do we look for exactly?
Like I said, nothing blocking it.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure it's nice and clear.
Uh-huh. And then left cowling. Uh-huh. Oh, so it's yeah, left from the pilot's perspective. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The static source, I believe, that one. So
Yep, static port. Make sure it's clean or
Mhm.
make sure it's clear.
and nothing is blocking the
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Breathers and vents. Which one? Is it this one? Oh.
Yeah, so this is the air.
Mhm.
vent. Yep, air vent.
Oh, so it goes through that pipe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you see like this little like
Uh-huh.
there, so you turn it and there's some airflow that comes through it.
Controls how much air. Okay. Yeah. Cowl plugs. What are those?
So there, we don't have any, but
Mhm.
it's basically like if the plane's parked outside, and like you could have like a plug where it just basically covers the entrance to this.
Mhm.
So it's just a pad. So think like the pitot tube, where it protects the pitot tube. Same thing. It's like basically like a cushion pad where
Closes
stuff
down.
doesn't go in. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's only when the aircraft is not being used, right?
Yeah, but we don't have any though because the planes are always put up in the hangars at night. So
Next is cabin air inlets too for the left wing.
yeah, cabin air. Right?
Yeah, we just did those. Yeah. Wing strut again. Yeah. Mhm.
It's good. Basically, the right side is basically the same thing for the left side.
Mhm. Pitot tube.
So make sure it's clear, not blocked.
Mhm.
Good.
Next is stall warning.
Right here.
Yeah.
Typically, a good way is to get a straw.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
where you can hear the stall horn noise. As well as if you go on sporties.com, you get one of the little stall squishy things. Because a lot of people are like, they're not taught to reach it.
Mhm, mhm.
So like,
So you just like blow.
just want to make sure you hear the noise. 'Cause
Mhm.
yeah, make sure it's working.
Fuel tank vent.
Yep. Make sure it's good.
Got it. Oh, is this one the thingy that takes air inside, so it pushes the fuel down?
Yeah. So
The same.
yeah, because like when fuel burns, like when the fuel gets lower, right, you still need something
To help. Yeah.
to compensate for that loss.
Yeah. Mhm. And then leading edge.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Wingtip. Mhm.
Aileron, same thing.
Mhm.
Underneath. Good.
Mhm.
Ready. You should screw.
Mhm. Then we're done with ailerons, flaps. And the same thing from the inside.
And check the tires.
Mhm.
Vision spec. Make sure it's good shred. Good.
So we try to move the cables too, so you just make sure they're
Yeah,
in
just like
place.
well, in case you never know, just randomly just
Mhm.
unhooks.
And yeah, we finished gear assembly too. And then fuel tank sump drains.
Yep. So now we'll sump the aircraft.
I guess I'm gonna have to leave my GoPro somewhere. Yeah.
Do you still need it on? Or you go and turn it off?
No, I'm just place it right there, I guess, so I can keep the thingy. Yeah. Yep.
So there's 5 tons on each wing, and there's 3 underneath. We just have one here. When you press, fuel comes out. Just a little bit, just not that much, just a little bit.
Oh, we're not doing anything, right?
I'll just show you one. So like that, it's about that much. You basically do it for each side. 5. Come around. So you got your fuel sucker one, your fuel reservoir, and your fuel string. Can we there? Pretty sure it's part for and the same.
Yep.
And as you're taking the tie downs off and stuff, you just do one quick walk around.
Mhm.
Make sure